Good morning, all. Now we will go to see the industrial case study on numerical analysis using numerical methods case study. Introduction part. Tunnels with larger diameter in soft and soil ground are generally used for transportation. In many cases, the path of the tunnel passes from young layers near the surface. Sometimes also urban transport tunnels are adjacent to other structures, passing by very large foundations, intersection with the route of canals and drainage tunnels, and meeting ground level can be some of the problems happen in order to build an urban tunnel. So the safety of tunnels and other structures associated with it are among the important factors in the successful design of an urban tunnel. Many scholars since the early 19th century to the present day have been working on sustainability issues of the tunnels. Various methods have also been developed in this direction. Today, numerical methods in terms of ground conditions and tunnel modelings are suitable for studying the stability of the tunnel. In recent years, various studies have been conducted to understand the behavior of the tunnels under loads. Studying the behavior of tunnels using simulated conditions have been great importance with the development of computer facilities. Two simulation methods have been followed by researchers, including the laboratory model and using the numerical methods, among which numerical method has more importance. In recent decades, the use of numerical methods has been immense due to the growth in the field of computer software and hardware. The interpolation equations and the context to determine the issue of model and environment are required in order to solve the problem with numerical methods. Interpolation equations include a series of mathematical equations that find the unknown locations using the known points that have a greater impact on the problem. Finite element method is used to solve the differential equations governing the environment approximately. Finite element method is initially proposed as the method of stress analysis and is now widely used for this purpose. The general idea is always to replace the main problem with an easier problem. The finite element is used in the simple formulation or in the other algebraic formulation. If the easier problem can be solved and obtained answer has a good approximation representing real answer, the finite element has obviously done his duty. Structure of Marty Square Station as one of the subway stations in the two-story building in the basement of the metro route located at the right of the square. The plan of the construct has a rectangular shape with the dimension of 24 into 112 meters at surface, which includes the circle with a diameter of 50 meters at the right of Martyrs Square. Station building is 2 floors and runs at the depth of 15 meters above the ground. The upper floor, known as the ticket hall, is for the passengers entering the station and the location for the mechanical installations such as ventilation devices. This figure shows the dimension of the tunnel. Based on the existing maps, the station entrance is from the underground tunnel on the southwest and the northeast sides. The station is inside the open circle and without a roof. According to the traffic load and based on the architectural plans, the upper floor is considered 1 meter below the roof level of the assault surface. The lower class is called platform, which is used as the passengers boarding the train and the location of the electrical installations of the lines. The ceiling alignment is about 7 meters below the surface. The station width is 24 meter. with a length of 100 meters enclosed between inputs and the outputs of the subway tunnel on both sides of the station. The ride wide of the platform was about 14 meters, where the train tracks are on both sides of it, and actually about a half a meter below the level. Below the boarding platform, there are access channels approximately 2 meters below the bottom floor. The foundation thickness of 1 meter is considered based on the uplift. The construct procedure controls the structure design. Therefore, it is necessary to examine various methods of implementation structures and finally select a suitable method for the implementation of the proposed station. According to the proposed method, the stage structural analysis was carried out and finally the most critical design mode was used. The station structure will be constructed in crowded square. The field and the streets are leading to the Chaharbagh and Blaze, which are crowded streets and the main traffic arteries of the city. And some are a little wide and no make the work for the construction and the constructions of the stations operations much more difficult. Based on the first phase of study by the project consultant and the numerous meetings with the employer established in this regard, the possible procedures can be classified as follows. Cut and cover method. Considering the traffic issues and the absence of the other ways to create the right bypass, blocking the square and passage leading to it during the constructions of the station was not possible, and therefore this option has been ruled out by the employer. Top down method. In this method, the ceiling of the upper floor is run on the ground without flooring, and then excavation of the tunnel under the roof is done up to the reaching roof level of the lower floor. According to the running the piles of retaining structures that already exist, the ceiling is placed on these piles and the middle piles. Obviously, before the implementation of the ceiling, middle piles should be implemented. The ceiling of the lower floor runs on the surface of the soil. After the end of the excavation operations. In this regard, based on the recommendations of the consultant, according to the bearing capacity of the existed piles of the structures and ceiling beams connection to the lower floor, the secondary piles were executed on either side of the station piles between the guardian and the tunnel structures. After running the floor under the roof, tunnel excavations was carried out just below and some segments of the tunnel were removed. With the implementation of the foundations, sidewalls and the platforms, the implementation of the structure is done while traffic is normally flowed. Procedure of running the station. In this method, the station is run top down on the upper floor and bottom up on the lower floor. Excavation is done up to the temporary strategic balance and they are running. It should be noted that the semicircle in the middle of the rectangle is not excavated until running the concrete walls around the rectangular. Therefore, only a rectangular portion of the soil is excavated to an altitude of temporary structure. After the execution of temporary structure, the rectangular portion was excavated to the level under the surface and the concrete operation of the foundation and walls of the rectangular operation is performed. After the implementation of the concrete walls around the roof of the first level, the excavation of the semicircular arc can be done. Then, wall construction up to the first floor, ticket hall floor, is finally implemented. Modeling process in software. The site soil profile. According to the utility of computing metro station, the uniformly distributed load was assumed equal to 1300 km per meter square, kilogram per meter square. The value includes the load of the adjacent building to the station and the traffic, the page 12 of the computing sheet. According to the field surveys and the experiments of the surveys, the site of the underground layers in the structure and height of the structure, that is in the figure 4. The deep depth of the arena was determined as 14.5 meter. Special features of the soil layer is proved as shown below. Modeling structure. According to the computation of the stations, the excavation and the construction of the station is as follows, and how to build and excavate in software with the help of the pace capacity in software is modeled exactly based on the same steps. First, the roof ticket hall is performed and is excavated to the platform ceiling level. Excavation is done to the level. However, the circular section has not been excavated yet and ceilings of the platform has not been fully implemented. Then, due to the underground water, this foundation should be widely performed with the structures and at the same time retaining wall, which is done at this stage, and concrete walls are performed on both sides of the tops rectangular and began excavating a circular section. This figure shows this. In this figures we see the soil level. Numerical analysis of the structure. Given the above assumption and assuming the site environment is completely saturated, software analysis is started again, and therefore it can be seen that at the first step the pit is unstable and pit wall collapses. The displacement is approximately 11 cm. Given that we are in the first stage of the excavation, the maximum height of the excavation is 6.1 meter. According to the section 7 of the paragraph, the maximum allowable pit wall displaced the height is 0.01. Displacement value has exceeds the allowable value, but the pit was unstable and collapsed. Correction of the numerical model. As noted in the previous step, the underground water level is assumed to be at the ground level and the environment was considered as saturated. In the numerical analysis, the dip became unstable and collapsed. In the new model, the existence of the underground has been completely ignored based on the proportions of the consulting engineers, because considering the underground water system of the project site, the presence of the groundwater at the site is very unlikely during the excavation. However, in its process, precautions are taken to prevent the presence of water. Secondary numerical analysis of the structure. Due to the changes that were made in the numerical models, and the models were analyzed again, and the result, the entire structure was analyzed without any problem in stability. The structure was responsive to the above assumptions. Analyzing stress. Now, when the structure resisted under the loading suggested by the consulting engineers and did not collapse, the stress around the structure and retaining wall are examined. In the figure below, the normal stress is shown on the surrounding wall structure. In the software model, a few stress points were selected on the back in the middle of the circular wall. After completing the analysis to help these points, the vertical stress exerted on the retaining wall is earned and compared with the vertical stress calculated in utility computing. The figure shows the middle of the wall, that is the stress points in the wall. Conclusion. Given that our cities have always had increasing traffic load, one of the main objectives should be expanding the public transport for urban development, which requires providing appropriate solutions. The project and plans are appropriate, that are economic, time, and cost effective. Our projects are cost effective and economic when the knowledge of our engineers is to date to be able to make the best out of the minimum equipment. However, in our engineering community, the old and experienced staff are still at the helm of affairs and they had not upgraded their academic level and knowledge yet and have just reeled on their traditional thinking, which would make additional charges. The above mentioned issues are evident in the present study. If the consulting engineers, instead of modeling underground structures in software such as Safe as and ETAPS, where much of the interaction of soil and water cannot be modeled in the Plaxis software, which makes a difference in the results of them. However, according to the comparison of the results due to lack of the difference in horizontal displacement, the difference is considered negligible and the results of the ETAP softwares can be safely kept in mind. Thank you very much.